Hey, it's Prophetess DL, and this is part 2. The video cut short. I told y'all we're going to have to go over to some more time, honey. But I got to figure out how to make that happen. So for right now, we continue to read in Job 31, and we are starting in verse 29. Okay? So before Job is talking about all the things he's asking, what did I do to deserve this? Basically, did I ever seduce or let myself be seduced by the sun and worship them on the sly? Did I ever boast about my wealth and things like that? So we're going to pick up right here. He said, did I ever gloat over my enemy's ruin? Did I ever gloat over my enemy's ruin? Or get excited about my rival's bad luck? No, I've never said a word of distraction, never cursed them, even under my breath. Didn't those who worked for me said he fed us well? There was always a second helping. And no stranger ever had to spend the night in the streets. My doors were always open to travelers. Did I hide my sin the way Adam did? Or conceal my guilt behind closed doors because I was afraid of what people would say, fearing the gossip of neighbors fearing the gossip of neighbors so much that I turned myself into a recluse? You know good and well that didn't happen. If only someone would give me a hearing. I've signed my name to my defense. Let the Almighty One answer. I want to see my indictment in writing. Anyone's welcome to read my defense. I'll write it on a poster and carry it around town. I'm prepared to account to everyone I'm prepared to account for every move I've ever made, to everyone and anyone, prince or pauper. If the very ground that I formed accuses me, if the pharaohs filled with tears from my abuse, if I've ever raped the earth for my own profit or dispossessed its rightful owners, then curse it with thistles instead of wheat. Curse it with weeds instead of barley. The words of Job to his friends were finished. And this all Job have to say to them. He said, I'm done talking to you. This is all I said. If I've done any of these things, then so be it. Then this is right. But I'm saying that it's not, and I need a hearing. I want God to hear my case. I don't want to defend myself to you anymore. I'm bringing my case before God. So that's what Job leaves off. Now, hold on. I'm back. Okay. So now we talk about the dreams. I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to take it back because all I can do is tell you what I see. And ain't nobody got time to sit up here and make up stories. It don't profit God, it won't profit me, and it ain't going to help you. But what will help you is if I release what I've heard, so that in my heart, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like if you don't say something and something happens, you're going to feel something. I don't want to feel like I had an opportunity to tell you what I see and don't see it, worrying about what you going to say. So God gave me a word, and he said, don't you worry about what they say about the dreams that you have. You ain't give it. You don't know. As a matter of fact, the prophetic word is just that. It is a prophetic word that you have no idea is going to happen. Right now, they're saying, we don't see anything out there in the Gulf. You didn't see this flood coming that swept through all these places. I'm talking about down a river runs long, washing people from and their homes. I'm not talking about just the cars. I'm not just talking about your stuff that was in the front yard. I mean, we've been through hurricanes and we've seen flooding. We from Texas. We H-Town. We know what to do. I've been in so many storms and things like that, but I said I have never seen anything like this before. And so in my sleep this morning, before I woke up, because I felt like I wanted to get up, and it was just that I told you about that sleep that don't get up, stay right here. Something, he's going to show me something. Well, I continued to lay there, and I fell back to sleep. And when I fell asleep this time, this is what I saw. I was sitting in a room with a coworker. I'm in a room with a coworker, and was sitting. It looks like a lunchroom. It looks like a room where, well, I mean, it has to be a place where you're not working, because we're sitting down and we're not working. So I'm assuming I'm in a break room. I'm in a place of, you know, where all the employees go when they're just chilling. There's a big window. It looks like a window. Last time I saw something like this, I saw a tsunami, and it hit the thing, and I thought it never wet me. So I realized that I was seeing it on TV. Not sure if I'm going to see this thing on TV or what, or how this is going to play out. But let me tell you what I saw. We're sitting in this room, and there's a big window. This window, we're talking, and well, someone is talking. I really don't go in the break room to do a bunch of talking, so I'm just talking from my perspective. I'm not sitting at tables with people. I'm normally by myself, listening to the word, trying to get my post on, seeing, you know, I'm thinking about other things. So I sit alone most of the times when I go in the break room. Not that I'm trying to shun anybody. It's just what I do. It's just me, because I go in there with purpose, okay? So I'm in there, and I see this coworker. I know her name. She's talking about the things that she's talking about, and I'm talking about the things that I'm talking about. And all of a sudden, this big wave hits the window. I automatically say, I told you. And what I thought to myself is, I told you when I see a sign what I was going to do. I told you when I had the dream the first time what I was going to do. I left here that morning, and I went and got things. I packed a bag, an emergency bag, for me to get out of here. Things that I need. Certain things I'll grab at the end, but I already know I need those things, so I don't have it just sitting in bags right now. But I know that we're going to have to prepare for this. So I went and I prepared. I told my family, I told my children, I'm telling you, prepare. It is not over. I still see flooding. I looked, this wave hit the window once. And it was like, I told you the storm was coming. I told you it was coming here. Where I said that storm is coming is to Galveston. I see this here. I see this closer than the hill country. I see this in the Gulf. I see something in the Gulf. And I told you about the waves. I told you about the winds that were blowing. Those winds were so high that it made the waves stand up tall. And you saw 30 foot. You saw waters reach that high. So don't think it can't happen. My oldest son said, you're like Noah. Out here saying, there's going to be a great flood. Prepare, coming to the ark. Well, prepare, coming to the ark. Get into prepare. Something is coming. It is not over. I see you. I look out into the landscape, and what I see is just water. It's not over. I'm not dreaming about what already happened. I'm not dreaming about what already happened. I'm dreaming about what's to come. And this is another confirmation. Please prepare. Please hear me. Please be alert. Please pay attention to the news. Please move when they say move. Please be ready. Fill up your cars. Get your water so you can get out of here. Everybody didn't die. Some people got up and out of there. Some people were on higher grounds. Some people were able to move. Everybody didn't die. Everybody didn't lose their life, but many did. Many did, because of the way it came. And I'm telling you, it's coming again. It's not over. It's not over. And I said one place, and it's been in many places. I see floods. I see floods. And those waves hitting high. We were up high when I saw that hit the top of the windows. The water came like it. And let me say this, when the waters come that high, you can't go nowhere. They're already there. Part 3 is coming.